Welcome back. I am sticking with the theme and I'm sick again. So this is an update video on my last video, my only video, of how to make a Minecraft server on the Google Cloud platform. Let's get into it. So starting off, you want to go ahead and create a virtual machine for your server. So you're going to head here on the top left, go down to compute engine and just click it. And if you're gonna have this if you just created your account, so you're just gonna want to wait a few minutes. So in this case, in my case, I'll be right back once this is done. Okay, that took a lot longer than expected, but it doesn't matter anymore. It's done. So you're gonna want to create your first virtual machine and name it whatever. Select the region. The one closest to you is the least ping. And you want to set your CPU. So this is the best one down here. And these are okay. These are also okay. These are not very good at all. But if you do move up, you're going to be costing more. I am on the free trial, so it's going to be using my free trial credits. And so I'm going to select the two high CPUs, which I think are pretty good for Minecraft servers. And you'll see that if I increase my RAM, it's gonna bump up my price, so be aware of that. So let's continue on with the disk. I'm gonna go ahead and do SSD. I don't think it matters too much, but if you want the extra performance, it's there. Now this has changed a little bit. You see when you go down here into management, there's no tags button, no tags fill-in option or whatever. They put it under networking, and now it's called network tags, which makes sense because later it's we're gonna be messing with network stuff. So we're just gonna name this Minecraft, and just make sure you remember this tag. And you're also gonna want to set an external IP so you can connect to it. So you're gonna want to click on the network interface here, and it's gonna bring down a drop down, and you head to external IP. And if you do not have one already, then you're gonna want to create a new IP, a new external IP. So I'm just gonna name this Minecraft IP. That's good. Alright, and now that is done, it has its own IP. We can go ahead, and it looks like that is all I need, so we can go ahead and press create. Okay, and now I'll be back once this is done and up and running. Alright, now this is up and running. It has a little check mark there, it says it's running. You're going to want to do the firewall rules. Now this has also changed a bit. You can go down to you can go up to the left, top left, do the navigation menu, go down, find networking tab, hover over VPC network, and go to firewall rules. And once that's loaded up, you can get to this page. Now we're going to want to create a firewall rule. And I'm just going to name this Minecraft TCP. All this is the same, no description, tags. Now this is where we did earlier, under our network tab. We want to, I believe I set it as Minecraft. I probably should be sure, but who cares. So our source IP range is 0.0.0/0. Put in /0, make sure all that's the same. And now this looks like a little bit different. Looks like it's a lot easier to use. You're going to want to not do allow all. You're going to do specific protocols and ports. Check TCP and just input 25565, which that is the Minecraft port, which you can allow in. And it looks like that's all. So we can go ahead and create that. And that's going to be done. And now that's just going to go in the background. We can go back to the compute engine by going to the top left. Alright, now that is done, we can go ahead and connect to it through SSH, which you just press this little SSH button. It's pretty simple. And you wait for it to connect. And once you are connected, you get a screen like this. And you can start giving the machine commands on how to start up a server. So I think the best command to do first is, well, it's a little delayed, I'm not sure why. You can just do sudo -s, which will make your root and everything. And let's update the virtual machine, just make sure everything's up to date and everything will run fine. Alright, and now it's done. What's next? We can install Java. So to install Java, you can do sudo. You don't need to do sudo because you already did this command, sudo-s. That means you don't have to do it anymore. You can do apt-get install default-jre, and this is going to get the latest stable version of Java. So I believe the latest is 9. So you're going to want to press yes. Alright, now finally that's done. You just going to clear this. Alright, now that's all cleared out and gone. Now we can make our directory for Minecraft, which will house all of our files. So I'm going to actually go back to the home directory and make make a new directory. So this directory is going to be called Minecraft, which again is going to house all of our files. So we can list all the directories and then we can go into it. And now that we're in it, we're going to want to get our server jar file. So here's a list of all the, again, this will be in the description. This is a list of all the releases of past past versions of Minecraft, and you can do a server for almost all of them, not these two. Again, like I don't know why the latest snapshot won't work, but you know, let's say we wanted to do 1.9. Let's do 1.9. So you're going to want to hover over the server jar and right click on it and do copy link address. And when you're in the Minecraft directory in the SSH, to do wget, and then you're going to paste in the file name. And just did Control V, and the right click doesn't work for some reason. You are now going to want to do that and enter. And now you'll see that we have this file in there. Okay, now that we have our jar file, we need the command to actually start up the server. So this command is also going to be in the description, but I'm just going to type it out for ease. So we want to do Java hyphen or dash, whatever you want to call it, XMX, and then you want to put in the amount of megabytes you want to use. So for this virtual machine, I think I put in a maximum, this virtual machine has about 4 gigabytes, I believe. So 4 gigabytes, 2 megabytes is about, it is 4096 megabytes. So I don't want to put in that much, because if I put in that much, you know, you still need some RAM to be used for the virtual machine itself. So I'm just going to put a little bit under. So say I do, let's do 3700. Make sure you put an M at the end. And then you're going to do dash or hyphen, whatever you want to call it again, XMS, which is actually the minimum. So this is how much you want the server minimum to be using server. So I'm going to put 512 megabytes. This doesn't matter too much, but I'm just going to do that. And then you want to do jar, and then the name of the jar file. So in my case, it's server.jar. And just do nogui. And press enter. And it started up, and you notice it says stop. Well, you actually have to agree to the EULA. And to do that, well, now if you type in ls, you'll see there's a few more files in here. You see there's a eula.txt file. And now to edit, I had to cut and redo it. You have to do vi eula.txt. Now when you're in here, you can press I, press the letter I on your keyboard, and then hover over to the false. With your arrow keys, and then type in delete false and put in true. And then you're gonna do escape. Press escape again. Do a colon. As you can see in the bottom left, it'll start typing WQ, which W stands for save and Q stands for quit. So just press that, and now it has saved. If you go back into it, if we do this, you'll see that it is not true. Let's quit this. Right. I'm just going to clear this for ease. And now you can, if you press the up key on your keyboard a few more times, you'll get this. Now, ideally, you want to save this line of text so you run this every time. So I recommend saving it. I'm actually going to do that right now. There we go. And now that you have it pasted in, we can run it again. I'm not sure why there's errors, but it should be all fine. And I was preparing the server. And I'm actually going to bring up Minecraft in the background, so I will be right back. Okay, now that I have Minecraft open, version 1.9, which corresponds to the version that I did, I'm going to go into here, and the external IP that we made earlier, you're going to want to copy it, open up Minecraft, go to multiplayer, add server address, oops, and do done, and wait for it. Oh, that took a second. I thought it wasn't going to work. And wait for you to go in, and you're now in. So if we go over to our, if we go over to our here, you'll see that join the game. Now you're getting this error, you can't keep up. You might want to actually increase the RAM count. I don't know why this is such a small window, I can't even edit it. So that's pretty much it, you're all done. If you want to change versions, again, you can go to this page, right click on the thing, do wget, and if you want to restart everything, let's just do stop server. Let's do cd home, and again, you'll see ls. You see that there's a Minecraft in here. To delete a directory, and if you want to restart everything, just make sure you want to do that. Do rm-r, type in your directory name, and just press enter, and now you'll see that it is gone. Again, if you just want to restart, type in, make the new directory, go into it, ls whatever, wget the server. So now let's say we want to change versions. Let's do latest. How about we do 1.13.1, put in that. Let's just run it again. If you want to make sure you save this thing, which even if you change your server version, you still want to keep note of this. Run it. There we go. And again, eula, so vi eula.txt. Do press I on your keyboard, go over to false, delete it, type in true, escape, wq, save, and quit. Okay, now that's saved. Again, run it again, and I'll be back to change my Minecraft version. Alright, now I finally got it up, which took forever. Now I can edit the size. Go to multiplayer, and you should see the server is still there. For some reason it takes a second to connect. And there we go, logging in. Okay. And yeah, let's come to the end of this tutorial. Hope you guys enjoyed. I might update with a Forge, Forge mods. People have been asking that, so I might do that. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But thanks for watching. I hope this clears up everyone's questions, especially from last videos, which I do agree that I did go very fast in that. Tried to simplify it down a little bit in this one. Oh yeah. Alright. Thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. See ya.